All right, so listen, this review, the review is going to be fine. I've done like almost 4,000 reviews. The review itself, the video, me not being tilted, there we go. The review itself is going to be fine. But I got to keep it real. Arby's today, when I went back to get this bowl, this mac and cheese steak nugget bowl that just has mac and cheese steak nuggets, their new steak nuggets. I reviewed them by themselves, and I reviewed them on the sandwich a couple days ago. So I went back to get the third and final item on this steak nugget menu, and they gave me the bowl, and I walked out to the car, and I noticed they didn't put the onion strings. It's just mac and cheese, onion strings, and steak nuggets. So they apologized really nice and said, we're going to make you a fresh batch. They made me a fresh batch. And if you saw the thumbnail, did you see how many onion strings they put on there? For $10, I'm going to show you what I got. We're going to take a couple bites and we're going to move ahead. We're going to move forward. So let's go with the steak nugget mac and cheese bowl from Arby's. Cue the intro. What is up, everyone? It is the endorsement, and it is time for another review. This is where I try something and tell you if you should like it or not. I can be very persuasive. Here we go. $9.49 before tax. I got some Arby's sauce. No horsey sauce today with the mac and cheese bowl. So I'll show you the empty bag, and it's definitely going to get a bag throw today. Forceful. Get out of here. So $9.49, it's a larger bowl. You can tell it doesn't even have Arby's branding on it. So it is like a larger bowl that they probably don't usually sell, especially the white cheddar mac and cheese, which I enjoy the white cheddar mac and cheese. So when I got this, I only got the 5 pieces of the steak with the mac and cheese. And when I went back in, they threw, that's what they put on for the crispy onion strings. 2.5 for this big bowl. How, especially when you messed up the customer's order, they had to come back in. How did you only put this amount on this bowl? How did you not give the customer a decent amount, if not an oversized amount, to make up, you know, for your mistake? Instead, they go, let's go. I mean, I like their white cheddar mac and cheese. I think it is really good in the fast food game, but they're not going to get a pass for this, especially these 5. There's like 4, and then this little guy right here. Oh, where is he? This little guy right here, this tiny one, this tiny piece of steak. How? That's the amount right there. And I'm probably going to throw some B-roll footage up here of the menu board. Look at how this looks on the menu board with the amount of everything going on in the product. All right, so if you missed my reviews on the steak nuggets, I found them to be dry by themselves. I found them to be a little bit better on the sandwich. The amount of this is ridiculous. So I'm only going to take a couple bites of this. I already know how much I enjoy the white cheddar mac and cheese. We're just going to see how it goes with the steak nuggets and the onion string. There's the bite right there. Wish me luck. Haven't had this white cheddar mac and cheese in a while. It is good. For fast food mac and cheese, it's different with the white cheddar, but it is so good. And it's not giving the steak a chance to be dry. So I like the flavoring. I like the seasoning of the steak with the mac and cheese. And the flavor of the onion string was so good mixing in with it. So that first bite, I enjoyed. But for $10, getting 5, pieces of the steak, I guess that's okay since the 5 piece was like $6. It is what it is. So then how much is the mac and cheese? But like I said, it just threw me off. left a bad taste in my mouth even before the video that they only gave me 2.5 to 3 of these onion tanglers or whatever. But the flavor's good. I like everything going on with the flavor. We'll try another bite. Whew, I don't know. You let me know your thoughts. But like when she handed the bowl back to me, especially when they were so apologetic, sorry for the mistake, we're gonna cook a fresh batch for you. I was like, okay, we're gonna get a nice topping of these. And there were 3 or 2.5, whatever the case. So we'll take a final bite of all 3 things. We'll call it a day. I'll give it a rating, but the flavor is decent. But again, that mac and cheese is not going to give these steak nuggets a chance to be dry. And the flavor does come out of the seasoning, the garlic and pepper seasoning. So we'll take a final bite and then go from there. Let me know your thoughts right away. Just looking at it, because now there's all this mac and cheese left, 3 pieces of steak, and then only like 1 of those onion strings left for the entire bowl. I like that mac and cheese. That's what's saving it. All right, so listen, we're going to give it a rating. I'm probably going to put one of the Arby packets on when I finish this, but I'm not finishing this right now. It's good. Like I said, if you've never had the white cheddar mac and cheese from Arby's, definitely give it a try. 1 to 100 for the experience, the cost, and the amount of the toppings I got on here. This thing's probably like a 60 out of 100. But for the flavor and like the legit rating, I liked it. I actually liked it a lot. With enough of those onion strings and everything else going on, 1 to 100, I'm going to give this a solid 80. I'm going to go 85 on this. It's good. And I think it could be a little bit better. I think it is going to be a little bit better with the Arby's sauce, kind of mixing it up a little bit, giving it a little bit more flavor. But there you go, another review in the books. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, please do not forget to check me out on Instagram and Twitter. That is social media, getting the word of my channel out to the masses. In closing, there you go. Let me know your thoughts on this video, how it transpired. Do you agree with me on the amount of onion strings, especially after the issue I had? I'm just, I have to report on how it went down, and that's how it went down. And when I looked through the top of this and I went, and I could have asked them, hey, can I get a little more of the onion strings? But I needed this to be authentic, and this is what I got served today. And this is what I'm telling you, be on the lookout for like some skimpy service possibly. So thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me today. And I guess that's it. We'll see you soon with some more reviews.